Scheduling versus automating your thermostat. Put it simply, scheduling is just very 2005. What do I mean by that? There's plenty of things with scheduling that's going to just run you into dead ends. What if you have a variable schedule? What if you stay up late on some days and you go to bed early on other days? Wouldn't it be nice to have your home kind of just set the temperature to the range that you want it to be for whatever activity you're doing? Well, that's where automation comes in. Now, I already had motion sensors throughout the house on my Ecobee thermostat, so all I had to do is now set up an automation to actually do something based on that information. Now, I could have gone with geofencing, but I found the rules and modes in Habitat have given me a better solution that works for me, and I've also found it's more reliable than geofencing. That being said, I've had a couple of other users on here said Life 360 is a great geofencing option. For me, I've just found the solution that works for me, and that's just kind of because I'm a creature of habit, and when we turn on certain light switches or do certain things, I can very easily have an automation that runs based on that. For example, in our bedroom, when we go to sleep, we like the ceiling fan to run and just kind of circulate the air a little bit. So that's a very quick and easy way for me to tie an automation based on that. If the ceiling fan is on, the system knows that we're trying to sleep, and we can set our bedroom to be exactly the temperature that we like it best for sleeping. If there's motion detected in any parts of the house, the device knows we're home and it can set the thermostat accordingly. If there's no motion for 30 minutes or 45 minutes, the device knows we're gone. It automatically sets the different thermostats in my home to the away setting. We don't need to have floor tiles as warm. We don't need the AC as cool, or we don't need the heat as warm. So those temperatures will just kind of slowly fall back to what I've deemed their fail-safe values and what I've set them to. The other thing I could never find on any other smart thermostat out there, and I still don't think it exists, is what if you want your furnace fan to circulate air throughout the house based on a hot or a cold zone? For us, when it's a sunny day like it is right now today, I know the upstairs is going to be warm and the downstairs just tends to be a little bit cooler. So with a smart automation, I can very quickly tell my thermostat to run the furnace fan until those temperatures are balanced between the two zones upstairs and downstairs, and then turn it off when the temperatures are balanced. Some other examples might be if you're home and you know that when you're watching TV or watching movies in the evening, maybe you like the temperature a little warmer, maybe you like the temperature a little bit cooler. You're never going to find a way to do that inside of a thermostat that's going to just work all of the time. Your home automation knows when that's on, so you just build an automation based on that. When you turn that on, if you want a little bit warmer, or if you tell Alexa maybe that hey, we're in movie mode, and you have a different comfort setting that you want for that, it's very easy to set up with an automation. I guess the long story short about it all, automating your thermostat versus scheduling, you can just set up a lot more customizations to what and when you're doing. You can have the temperature set based on certain sensors or the average of all sensors throughout your home, which could very easily save you on electricity and save you money. Why balance a whole house worth of heating and cooling when you can just target a zone? If you've got standalone or mini split units for air conditioners inside your home in a bedroom, for example, and that's a room maybe you want a little cooler or a little warmer maybe when you sleep, you can very quickly build the automation to just target the temperature in that room and not worry about heating or cooling the entire home. So I think the energy savings potential is higher with the home automation versus a smart home thermostat. The other huge difference it was for us as well is our schedules change. There's times where we work a stretch and our routines change very dramatically. So a schedule was never the solution for us. Whereas we do the same thing when we go to bed. We know we like that ceiling fan on. So it's a constant. So if at any point in time there's a constant, it's a very easy thing to do is build an automation into it and target whatever that constant is to make the comfort setting the best that it can be for you at that time. And it's whatever you want. You build in whatever you like for you. Now, does this mean it has to take a whole ton of time and effort initially to set up a schedule or set up an automation to work properly for you, for your schedule? I don't think so. I think you can start it with a pretty easy one, which would be one when you're home, one when you're away, and another one probably when you sleep. Those are probably going to be the defaults that most people are going to want. And then after that, once you've got your base stuff set up, if you find, hey, you know, when I watch TV in the evening or when I'm winding down, you want a certain other temperature, it just becomes a matter of what do I do or what can I program to let my hub know what to set my thermostat to. I can't imagine going back to a schedule once I've found a better way to operate, and this is the better way to operate for me.